We are here at Richmond District 2 stand with the matchup between the Ridgeview Blazers and the South Point Stallions. Hello, everybody. My name is Marcus Walker, along with Shemaine O'Neal, of High School Game Day. This matchup is between a top 25 matchup. South Point is the #1 team in the nation, and Ridgeview is number 25. But at the same time, both these teams are playing real good football right now. Both these teams have D1 prospects, and right now, for both of the teams, they're looking to keep the winning streak going. So, like I said, for South Point, a 60-game winning streak, which is pretty decent. So we're looking for a great matchup between these two teams. Ridgeview is on a turnaround season from last year. Right now they are within the 4-game winning streak. They lost their season opener, right now with their 4-game winning streak, and the increase of better play throughout the season has gotten better from the very first game to the very fourth game.
Correct, and definitely, and seeing Ridgeview improve from the first game, that's huge. A lot of teams usually struggle in their first games, and that comes down to just offenses getting to know each other, players gelling with each other, especially, when you lose a lot of seniors like Ridgeview did last year. That comes with a lot of players coming back this year and getting to know each other, understanding the key components to Coach Parks' offense, understanding the coordinators and what they expect. And that's something that they needed as well, because last year when they played South Point, they were really a high-powered offensive team with a very strong defense. So, that first loss would just come down, like I said, just to learning each other. And then to see after that, winning the next few games and winning those games, that shows you that they've started gelling and they've come together as a team.
For South Point, they defeated two key solid teams over the last couple of weeks. They defeated Buford by a score of 33-27 and Shelby High School from North Carolina 25-0. I mean, those two teams, which are respectively top 10 in their state, send a statement to the rest of the region right here in South Carolina. And also, this team features, like I said, D1 prospects with Darion Kendrick, who's a Clemson commit. He's a dual-threat QB, along with Stephen Gilmore. Yeah. So both those teams, or both those players on this team, can do some damage for the Ridgeview defense.
And that right there, that shows you with commits like that, that's going to mean that Ridgeview is going to have to contain these kind of players. If they don't contain this quarterback and keep him inside, keep him in the box, that's going to have a long night. That's going to come down to defensive ends staying upfield, not crashing down, allowing the quarterback to get outside, defensive backs staying at home, staying with their wide receivers. That's going to be critical for them as well. And the defensive line is just going to get pressure. They're going to have to get pressure. If they don't get pressure on that quarterback but keep him in the box, there's going to be a long night.
For Ridgeview, they come off of a bye week, but they defeated Union County the week prior, 38-0. And like we said earlier, from beginning of the season to now, they have gotten better. They got more purpose yards, again, more rushing yards, again, more passing yards. With Javon Addison, his evolution throughout the season has been outstanding. And along with Bernard Porter, them two are good duos to make sure they can score points on.
What South Point was, not only last year, a team that is a high-powered team here in the state, knowing that they've had a successful pro game out. And they should have and could have pulled it out, but key areas, especially from the offensive side, was a big problem for them last year. They did not gel like they needed to in that game. Penalties or hurting them. Players are going to have uncomfortable.
Let's go to the keys to the game, Jermaine.
Definitely. With the keys of the game, one of the things for point is down to just coming out here, playing the game that you've normally played each and every game. And that's big. Napper and Porter making sure that they keep these guys contained. That's very, and keep them in the box. Keep them to where they do not get be able to catch on fire, man. That's going to be huge. They have to keep these guys.
Damage. Both of them got great receiving yards so far this season.
Oh yeah, and that's going to be huge. And then and then the offense, man. They're just going to have to. These offensive players are going to have to gel like they need to. Like I said, and it just goes back to playing their game. But for Ridgeview, Gilmore is going to have to be a gem for them, and he's really going to have to step up for them big. And I believe he can, and I believe he will. He knows the importance of this game, and he knows from that loss last year that they're going to have to come out and they're going to have to show these guys that they can play this game. Man coverage is key. I mean, that's going to be big. These guys are going to have to be at their key responsibilities. These defensive backs are really going to have their hands full if they do not contain these wide receivers, contain these tight ends, these guys, these running backs. These linebackers are going to have to get in their drops. They're going to have to make sure they do that. But another thing is, don't get beat deep. And that goes back to man coverage, being able to be responsible. Have to show their coaches today that they're responsible responsible and that they can actually cover these wide receivers for South Point.
Yeah, these receivers for South Point, not only Gilmore is a great receiver, but they also got other guys that can also cause damage. So it'd be great to see how that matches up against the Ridgeview defense. Other games that's going on around the state tomorrow, as you see, this is a Thursday night matchup. So tomorrow, a lot of games will be happening. First, we got North Augusta taking on Lower Richland. That'll be at Lower Richland. Lower Richland looking to get to 500. Dre will be taking on Chapin. That's a battle of 3 wins and 2 losses teams right there. So that'll be a great matchup right there. Rear Bluff will be taking on Lexington. Irmo will be taking on White Knoll. And then finally, Dutch Fort will be taking on Blythewood.
Dutch Fort Blythewood is going to be a really good game. I would be very shocked if Dutch Fort does not get a little uncomfortable tomorrow playing Blythewood.
I don't know. Dutch Fort, like you saw last week against Westwood, they up 50-0, so they got something against these Blythewood teams. Yeah.
Well, you know, Westwood, we were surprised and a little shocked last week about that. But what I will tell you is this much: is when it comes down to a team like a Blythewood, we know that their coaching staff is very disciplined and gets on them boys and make sure the boys do what they're supposed to do in practice because they know the importance of that game.
Cool. So it'll be interesting to see how those matchups happen on tomorrow night. For us, we're getting ready for tonight's game between South Point and Ridgeview. Make sure you come back for our post game. We'll be awarding the Lewis Simpkins player of the game, so we'll be awarding that to the best player tonight. So we're looking forward to see who will be the outstanding player for tonight's matchup. And also, if you want to listen to the game, there'll be a link posted on our Facebook and our Twitter page. All the link will be streamed right to our speaker page for tonight's game. So we'll be broadcasting at around 7:30, so about 15 minutes from now. So me and Wabi will be broadcasting the game live. So we look forward to you listen to us as we get ready for a nice game. And then also to keep track of all the updates, make sure you follow our Twitter page. We'll be posting the student session cam, the fan cam, band cam, all that stuff, along with score updates throughout the night. So make sure you follow our Twitter page at the Walk Ons Radio, and we look forward to seeing you there.
And be a sponsor, guys. Support what we're doing, not just for us, but for these young people in the community in the state of South Carolina. We want to make a difference. We want these young kids to be able to be successful and be put out there in these different states and different areas. So become a sponsor. If you're a parent and your child is playing, your child is the one we want to reach, and we want to help them as well. So be a sponsor, support what we're doing here in the community.
Sounds good. So once again, we're getting ready for a nice game. Meanwhile, we'll be on the radio. We'll be doing halftime there, so make sure you be listening to that, and we'll be back for the post game. So make sure you see you then.
Easy come, easy go.
If you missed the tax deadline, Javis Tax, we can let you know if you qualify for this service. If you still need to file, we can get the paperwork in quickly and assure that all fees or penalties are met. It's better to file late taxes than not file at all to avoid garnishments. Use Javis Tax Service to help get your taxes filed quickly and correctly. For more information to set up a free consultation, call Javis Tax Service at 803-851-7112. That's 851-7112.